Hi Claire, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Just have a seat. I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
Well, I thought we could start off with a meditation.
Good.
And there's this new app that's out.
Okay.
It's called the Calm app. I'm not sure if you've heard about it.
Yeah, I think my friends actually were telling me about that. I kind of wanted to try it out, so I'm glad we're doing that.
Okay, awesome. Well, you get to actually choose either the rain background is kind of funny, the sunset, whatever you'd like. So which one would you maybe?
Let's do the rain.
The rain? Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that's
it's
very
kinda
calming.
It's like laying in my bed with the rain on the window.
Exactly. Hold on 1 second. And it'll just be about 2 minutes. So we will both close our eyes, have your legs straight, and then just keep your hands right on your thighs. And then at the end, it will actually signal you when it's over. So I will let you know when to open your eyes, okay?
Welcome to this 2-minute pause in your day. Allow your eyes to close and bring your palms to rest on your thighs. Begin to consciously notice your back. Sense where you feel contact between your back and the chair or cushion. Let your shoulders relax. Focus now on your chest and heart area. Noticing any sensations there. Letting any tension begin to melt away. Become aware of your breathing and the rhythmic rise and fall of your chest. Let your focus expand to both your arms and your hands resting on your thighs. Finally, expand your focus to include the whole of your body. This is you, alive and present.
You may open your eyes now. Alright. And did you enjoy the meditation?
Yeah, that was really relaxing.
Yeah, it's very relaxing. It's good to start off the day, especially when you're having a rough night.
Yeah.
So, alright, well, how have you been since the last time we met?
I've been alright. Just I'm really having trouble sleeping, and this is almost making me think maybe I should try this at night before going to bed. Maybe it'll relax me enough, get my mind off of things. I'm thinking about everything, and I'm making poor decisions, and I'm just up all night. Doesn't help that I binge watch Friends on Netflix, and I find other shows, and I dive so deep into distractions of my life that I kind of forget to pay attention to the things that I should be, like school and my relationships, and I don't know, I'm feeling really overwhelmed, and I'm just kind of shutting everything out and isolating myself, and I know it's not healthy. That's kind of why I'm here,
Okay, and you were saying distractions. What are some things that distract you?
Well, I mean, shows for sure. I don't like to watch like scary shows or really serious ones. Makes my heart kind of pound. I like to watch things that are funny and uplifting and kind of remind me of when times are simpler. So that's why I kind of always go to Friends, because I've watched that season or that whole series so many times that I can just kind of shut my mind off and just laugh and just be by myself.
So it sounds as if it's also like a coping strategy.
Yeah.
Finding
so.
shows that you enjoy that make you think of memorable times.
Yeah, I think so. And I mean, lately though, I haven't come to the gym, and I can't tell you how long, and I'm instead resorting to food, and you know, living on campus, the food options are so limited, and that's a struggle too, because I don't have my mom's home cooked meals anymore, and I'm either eating what's in the cafeteria, or I'm taking a bus, or walking to, you know, Taco Bell or Chipotle or something by myself. But it's kind of like my escape, because food was kind of like that's how like my family bonded, and like I don't have that here at school, and I don't have friends to enjoy it with, so I just kind of like do it by myself too.
And you were mentioning the food here. What are some types of meals that you eat?
When I'm here, it's normally like pizza or like the sandwich bar. I'll make a sandwich, but it's not good food. It's not healthy food, and because it's not like accessible to me at all times, I like binge eat it, or I'll pack it all away, and I'll get a bunch and I'll take it up to my room, and I'll just sit there and eat, and because that's like what makes me feel comfortable. My roommate's never around, so.
And you mentioned also that you don't go to the gym. What stops you from going to the gym? It sounds like you have barriers.
Yeah, I'm like kind of uncomfortable. It's a lot of the athletes that are in there, and they know what they're doing, and you know, I used to work out in high school, but I don't really know what I'm doing, and so I feel like I'll just kind of be judged, and I'm so far beyond like with my fitness that I don't think I could keep up with all of them.
All right. And you mentioned also that your roommate is never there.
No.
When she is there, like how would you describe your guys' relationship?
It's so weird. Like when we first met each other, we got along so great, and then she decided to rush for the sorority, and once she did that, she just kind of like changed. And like I don't care if she's in a sorority. That's cool. Like I'm happy for her, but like that's all she ever talks about. She only hangs out with those people, and she doesn't include me on anything, and she has really close friendships with all those people. And so before we went to school, we talked about, you know, building friendships with people on our floor and being such good friends, and that isn't happening, and I'm just craving like my family and my friends back home.
Yeah, that's a normal thing, especially because you had a close relationship with your family.
Yeah.
Now you're kind of on your own and with your roommate, and your roommate's never there.
Right.
So when she is in the room, how is everything between you guys? Do you guys discuss?
Yeah, like
anything?
I'll show interest into her life, but like she doesn't really care about mine. And like I'll
Okay.
ask her how things go, and she doesn't really seem interested in even talking to me. And I don't know why. Like I haven't done anything to her, and I don't know. I feel like it's like a lost cause now. I don't know how to read her, and something that always seems like it's bothering her, but I don't know what I did.
Okay. And at the last session, we discussed that you had also distractions with sleeping because of your roommate. She
Right.
comes back late.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you know like how sometimes sororities go. They have these parties late at night, and they'll come home drunk and loud, and like I don't have a problem with that, but it's annoying when it's a Tuesday night and I have a test that Wednesday, and she doesn't really care, and she'll bring guys home, and I'm in the room, so.
Okay. And about how many hours would you say you sleep throughout the night?
Total, I have no idea. I'll fall asleep in 45 minutes to an hour and just stare at the clock, and I feel like I'm just constantly falling asleep and then waking back up, and I don't ever feel like I've actually fallen asleep.
Okay. And because you mentioned earlier you watch a lot of shows, do you watch the shows at night before you go to bed?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's what gets my mind to calm down, you know, to fall asleep. But then it also keeps my mind going, and my attention is focused on that instead of falling asleep. And I've talked to my mom on the phone, and she's mentioned that I need to stop watching TV before falling asleep, because maybe that'll help if I just close my eyes. And she just doesn't get it, you know. It would just be so much easier if I was just home.
Yeah, definitely. Also, when you mentioned that you eat pizza, you know, all this junk food. Do you enjoy eating like vegetables, fruits, and other nutritional stuff like that?
I mean, I don't not enjoy it, but if there's a pizza there, I'm gonna eat pizza because I really like pizza. But
A lot of people like pizza. It's my favorite type of food.
yeah.
Definitely. So, do you eat right before you go to bed, or?
I don't really have a schedule for eating. Like, if it's there, if I'm hungry, if I'm bored, if I'm sad, if I'm whatever, I'll eat. You know, sometimes I'll lay in bed and I'll just crave something, and I'll get up and, you know, make ramen noodles or something in the microwave, or, you know, eat a cookie or whatever is there. It's hard to keep food in my dorm. You know, there's only so much I can have in a little fridge.
All right. Well, there's something I just wanted to let you know also. Basically, if you eat right before you go to bed, it causes an individual not to sleep well throughout the night. So they say normally 90 minutes prior to eat. So that way you have, you know, you sleep throughout the night. You don't wake up during the night and stuff like that.
I should try that.
About how many times do you wake up throughout the night?
I'd say probably I'll look at my alarm clock like 4 to 5 times.
4 to 5 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always at between like 1 and 2. Always. I'm always up at that time. And then always at like 3:30.
Okay.
At 4, and then I swear right before my alarm goes off for me to get up for class, I'm awake.
Okay, and do you have any thoughts before you go to sleep that maybe cause you to wake up or prevent you from falling asleep right away?
I guess I just kind of get stuck in my thoughts, and I just feel so lonely, and so this just isn't what I thought college was going to be like, and it's not what I expected. And you know, back home I have all these friends, and I was popular, and I had a life, and here it's like I don't exist, you know, and I lay in bed and I just think about that, and it makes it really hard.
Okay. I can see where you're coming from, especially when your roommate isn't there. It's hard to connect with somebody and have that friendship. Also, so I have a list of things that might actually help you with going to sleep, as well as also with nutrition. Eat more fruits it could help you go to sleep. Bananas, for example, have melatonin. You know, rather than snacking on chips or something like that, grab a fruit that you enjoy. So here's a list I have that I thought you could maybe even take with you. Watching television before bed prevents somebody from falling asleep as well. And then also like having bright screens, heavy meals right before bed as well. So like I said earlier, 90 minutes prior is a good time to have your meal. And also, you were saying you have all these thoughts right before you're going to bed. Write them down. Have a little notebook next to your bed. Sometimes when you let all those thoughts out, you know, it could possibly help you go to sleep. So here you go. This is for you to take home, and just some other things to look at to help you as a resource. All right. And what would you say your daily routine is?
I get up, you know, typically shower if it's a good day.
Okay.
And throw some clothes on, go to class. In between my classes, I'll come back, I'll take a nap, or I'll go get food.
Okay.
Or
And that's actually another thing on this list that I provided. Naps.
yeah.
Naps, it feels good to have a nap, but it delays
Right.
the amount of time you're supposed to sleep.
Yeah.
So something I also have for you is I thought for the next session, when you come in, I have this sleep diary. So basically, for 1 week, for your evening and morning, it asks you the number of caffeine drinks you drank, the last time you drank that caffeinated drink, even a little exercise, or even if you didn't do any exercise, just to record that, if so, for how many minutes, and what did you do the hour before you fell asleep, and then your mood every day, okay? And then we'll look at, that the next time you come in.
Okay.
And from this, we'll figure out your balance and what we really need to work on. So here you go, here's that for you. And then also, I thought we could figure out an action plan. So what's one way you want to better manage your health? You mentioned earlier exercising, nutrition. What's something you really want to focus on?
I think I'd really like to exercise, maybe get a gym membership somewhere that isn't on campus.
All right. Exercise. And you said not on campus?
Yeah.
And how many days would you like to focus that on?
Maybe I'll start with like 3 days a week.
Perfect, yeah, perfect. Okay. And for how many minutes would you like to?
I don't know. I haven't been in the gym in a long time, so maybe like a half hour.
Okay. All right. And what type of exercise do you enjoy when you do go to the gym?
I like the elliptical.
Elliptical?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really know how to lift yet. Maybe that's something I can work towards eventually.
Uh-huh. Small steps.
Yeah.
And when will you do these exercises?
I'm thinking with my schedule it'll be easy. It'll probably be better to go in the morning, so I have like the energy for the rest of the day. Maybe I won't need my energy drinks and everything to get me through.
So you said mornings. What day specifically during the week would you like to focus on?
I'm thinking maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
All right. Okay. And you mentioned you want to do these exercises at the gym?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are there any other areas that maybe you like to do these exercises?
I'm sure Pinterest has so many exercises you can do in your dorm room. I'm sure I can find some. Maybe next time I'll come back and we can talk about, which ones I can do, because I don't really know what I'm doing, and I think maybe you could help me.
Definitely. We could discuss that. Things you enjoy. And what do you think might get in the way of following through these exercises?
Making poor decisions at night and staying awake and not being rested enough to get up in the morning. Having a bad night with my roommate and
All right.
just feeling down. Obviously, if I'm eating bad, my body isn't going to be fueled to work out.
And is there any specific
I'm sure I can find some. Maybe next time I'll come back and we can talk about, which ones I can do, because I don't really know what I'm doing, and I think maybe you could help me.
Definitely. We could discuss that. Things you enjoy. And what do you think might get in the way of following through these exercises?
Making poor decisions at night and staying awake and not being rested enough to get up in the morning. Having a bad night with my roommate and
All right.
just feeling down. Obviously, if I'm eating bad, my body isn't going to be fueled to work out.
And is there any specific food choices you'd like to focus on while you're exercising?
I think I want to incorporate more like fruits and vegetables, so I'll find a way to do that, even if it means more veggies on my pizza.
Yeah. And what's your favorite type of vegetable?
I like green peppers.
Green peppers?
Yeah.
All right. How about fruit?
I like pineapple.
Pineapple.
Yeah, that's good for a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. All right. And what type of energy drink do you drink, if you don't mind me asking?
It's like a powder that you mix into your water. I don't know, it's really cheap.
All right. Okay. And what will you do about if something gets in the way with your exercising or your nutrition?
Mm-hmm.
during the week, what do you think will get in the way?
Right.
And what will you do about it? Will you have,
I think availability of like healthy choices is definitely gonna get in the way.
okay,
But I mean, I want, like you mentioned before, having a diary or a
Mhm.
journal. I think I really want to start that and incorporate like my food choices in it too, and how I feel during the day.
Mhm.
You know, when I do make healthy decisions, because I think that might be able to like, you know, encourage me to do it more.
And definitely incorporating all of these things will help you with your sleep too. So having a full night of rest will help you throughout the day,
Yeah.
especially function and everything. And so, okay.
Yeah.
And on a scale, how successful do you think you'll be with your plan? From 0 to 100, from 0 to being successful, but 100 being very successful.
Yeah, I'd like to say I'll be successful, but I know myself and I know like how I typically do with these plans.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to say I'd be at a 10, but I think more of like a 7 right now.
7%?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And what improvements do you think you can make to increase your rating?
I think if I keep coming and talking to you, like I feel I don't really have like the support here on campus, but I know I have like the support from you, and
Definitely.
you kind of hold me accountable, so that'll help me to make some behavioral changes, you know, and bettering my life.
Definitely. So, all right. Well, I will give you this plan that we created. So, for your goals, we'll focus on incorporating a little bit of exercise, especially with the elliptical that you like. With your nutrition, even if it's incorporating a little bit of vegetables here and some fruit, you know, and also writing down your thoughts before you go to bed. And also, for the next session, if that's okay, sort of complete the diary log, and then we'll see your different balances in your routines to help you with better focusing with school and everything, okay? So here, this is for you. All right, well, I'll lead you out.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.